So, we've had a few requests now to go into a little more detail on the Cincinnati milling machine. I'll give you a little rundown on the history and a little bit about these machines in general. This specific machine is a 1952 number 4 high-speed vertical. When I say high speed, it still tops out at 1500 RPM, but it's better than it could be. It's a heavy machine, around 13,000 pounds. Table is 16 by 76, 3/4 inch T-slots, 50 taper. This one had been reduced to a 10 horse motor due to power constraints. It originally had a 30 horsepower motor for the spindle drive. Everything's driven off one motor, all gear drive power feeds. You have power feed and rapid to all axes, including the vertical head, which has about 6 or 8 inches of travel to it. We've got the dial type speed and feed controller here. Didn't bother counting before the video. I think it's got 24 speeds and 22 feeds. It's something close to that anyways. It's a power shift arrangement, so you just hold the lever in either position and the dial will automatically click through and stop it wherever you want. Built-in gear drive coolant pump on the back as well. We also have added a weld and quick change system. I've got a bunch of straight 50 taper tooling, but these are kind of a pain in the ass because you have to get a ladder out and it's almost a two-person job to change tools. Like I'm about 6'1" and I still can't change tools on my own comfortably with this thing. Small stuff's a little easier, but when you got something like a 25-pound boring head or a really big face mill, you really can't do it alone. These are nice. You just have a couple of set screws and the cutter drops out and you can change them from the bottom. So we have a bunch of those lined up, some with end mills, some with boring heads on them, what have you. A little bit of history on this machine. Earlier, I couldn't comment. In the early 90s, it was bought from a dealer in the States and shipped up to Canada by a company in Saskatoon. They stripped it apart and did most of a rebuild on it. They repainted it, and they didn't do a full rescrape, but if you look close there, you can see tercite on all the gibs, so they touched up anything that needed it, so it's pretty nice and tight and accurate. It also had the DRO fitted then. It still has a couple gremlins. The clutch has never worked right on this thing. I did a new set of bearings for the clutch on the input shaft, and I've had this column apart about 3 times, and I have stopped caring at this rate. It works, it's just, you normally have to bump it a couple times to get the spindle to stop turning.